Hello, this is Dave from Sprues and Brews, and I'm bringing you another unboxing video. And today we're delving into the Mortal Realms, because we have got some new stuff for the Orruk Warclans. We have got manifestations, we've got a terrain piece, and we've got the Hobgrot Slittaboss. I remember when endless spells and terrain features were a thing. I was really into the Iron Jaws, and it really annoyed me that we didn't get any manifestations or a terrain piece. I remember complaining on the podcast a lot. A few years have passed, but we finally got them. And a new boss for the Hobgrots as well. Not quite sure if we needed him, but he's here nonetheless. So what we're going to do is we're going to open these up one by one and check out the sprues. Our thanks again to Extra for sending these along to us to unbox, paint and review for you folks. Hopefully by the end of this video, I'll have painted all these things and I'll be able to show them off. So fingers crossed. Anyway, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Let's check out the sprues for each of these, starting with the Hobgrot. So here we have the Hobgrot Slittaboss. So I don't think Hobgrots have been that much of a popular pick for Cruel Boys players. Haven't you? Maybe you use them quite a lot. This guy, he's slowly grown on me the more I've seen the model. I really like his sword, and yeah, the more I've kind of looked at him, the more the model is definitely grown on me. I like the sort of helmeted version. There is an alternative head there as well, with like an eye patch. There's gruesome head trophies there as well. Interestingly, he comes in a little cardboard box. I think they're getting rid of the plastic blisters, you know, environmentally friendly and all that business. Let's get this open first of all anyway. This is going to retail about $21.50, I believe. So kind of standard for this sort of model. Got a base in there. We've got the instructions, which we'll take a look at in a second. And we've got just one little sprue. So not many parts. Kind of what I expected, really. You know, his helmeted version there. You know, his body parts, his other head. And a slight bit of scenic base. There will be some pictures of all these sprues over on the article as well to go along with this unboxing, as well as a full review of the new Orruk Warclans Battle Tome. The link for that will be in the description. So if you can't quite make out these images on this video, you can check out close-ups on the website. So that's the Hobgrot Slittaboss. Not quite sure if we needed him, but he is here. I'm looking forward to checking out the review. At the time of filming this, I've not really had a look at it yet, but I'm looking forward to giving it a proper read, see how it differs from, you know, what you could call the index, and yeah, see what these new things are like. Next, we'll move on to the endless spells. So this I'm really excited about. I really like these models, from the kind of grim pit to this kind of effigy, and of course the feet flipping over. So this sort of pool kind of endless spell has an alternative build. So you've got like a Cruel Boys one, you've got like an Iron Jaws one, and then the other two are the same. So let's get this one open. We'll take a look at the instructions in a moment. I've got our basics just flown off there. And here we have the endless spells. So actually, they're quite a bit bigger than I expected. I'm looking forward to seeing that sort of pool built. Got two rather big pieces there. You know, the big head bit there. I love the endless spell rules in the new edition of the game. I think they've really kind of found where it needs to be. It's our body. Look at that. That's cool. Never noticed that. That's ace. The back's not going to be very exciting. Again, there will be some better images over on the website. We've just got a second sprue here with the foot of Gork and the other various bits. Just very cool. Again, the feet look a bit bigger than I anticipated. That's pretty cool. So we've just got the one base, which will be for the sort of totem. And then we've got the instructions. So none of these are like they're going to be very hard to build at all. Not many parts. The feet in particular are pretty easy. And you've got them at the back there as well. All built with some painted examples. Very cool. Yeah, looking forward. I'm probably going to do the manifestations first. Close second will be this thing. The Bossrokk Tower. Finally a terrain piece for the Iron Jaws and for the Kruleboyz. You've got, again, 2 different builds for this one, which is cool. Like a little area for a model to stand on. I assume your priests have your war chanter or your shaman for your Kruleboyz. Again, looking forward to checking the rules out for this once I've had time to really get stuck into the book. Got this box open. So what have we got in here? Looks like we've just got the 1 sprue and a base. So I'll move the base to one side. We'll have a look at the instructions in a second. And we'll have a look at the 1 massive sprue. So again, doesn't look too difficult to assemble. Not a ton of parts. Clear definition there between the Iron Jaws and the Kruleboyz sort of skulls. Some big old pieces of plastic there on this here sprue. It's very cool. Love it. And then we'll have a quick look at the instructions as well. Some hard boys around it. So 2 different versions there. I'll be building mine as the Iron Jaws. I think Matt's intending on picking one of these up at launch to do for his growing Kruleboyz army. All the different options there. Areas for balls to stand on. That's where it gets really different. Excellent. Yeah, looking forward to seeing what this thing does in battle. I couldn't even hazard a guess at this moment, but yeah, looking forward to it. So I'm going to go away now, build and paint these, hopefully. So at the end of this video, or after this next transition, I'll have some nice painted stuff to show you, and hopefully I can tell you a little bit about the book as well. So yeah, cue transition. Okay, so a little time has passed since I filmed that beginning part where we unboxed all the cool new Orruk stuff. And I'm pleased to say that I managed to get it all built. Not quite painted, unfortunately. I've been ill over the last couple of weeks, so didn't quite get as much painting done as I wanted. We're going to start with the stuff that I didn't manage to paint. There will, again, be images of these on the website. They might be a little bit easier to view. Light's quite bright in here between my lights for some reason. But you got the Hobgrot Slittaboss here. He was very easy to build. He's really grown on me, strangely, since I originally saw him. And I actually do fancy trying him out in a Kruleboyz list. In fact, after going through the book, I do have this kind of this urge to suddenly build and paint some Kruleboyz. So I'm gonna give him a go. You know, I really like his sword, and it's got like these sword banners on the back. He's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. In the game, he's okay. He's got a very cool ability where when he's in combat, you roll 2d6. If that roll is higher than your opponent's health, then he instantly slays them, which is a very, very sort of sneaky and cool way. I mean, he's only got a 6+ save and 5 wounds, so he's probably going to be dead before that ability goes off. But yeah, he's very, very cool. I actually quite like him. He's grown on me a lot. Well, let's move on to something that I started painting, and then I didn't like what I was painting, so I resprayed it, and I've tried again, but I didn't quite get it finished, and that is the Boss Tower. So I've gone for the Iron Jaws one, so I've got a lot of Iron Jaws already built and painted from some time ago that I'm hoping to kind of go back and redo. And it's really cool. It's actually quite imposing. It's quite a big piece of scenery. I really, really like it. Its rules are okay. I mean, check out my review in the link to get the full details. But basically, you get to pick an ability out of a list. They're not amazing abilities. Probably the best one is you pick an enemy unit, and they lose a dice on the charge. So instead of rolling 2d6, rolling 1d6. So that's pretty cool. The other abilities are kind of, yeah, they're okay. You can have a shouty boss on top, any Ironjawz infantry. I'm just going to put the shaman on top there just to give an idea on size. Again, there'll be images over on the website for better comparison shots. But yeah, it was a really fun build, and I'm really looking forward to finish painting. It needs quite a few more layers on the colours that I've already applied. There's quite a bit of dry brushing to do on the stone. I've got all the sort of leather straps and stuff to do. There's quite a lot to do on it, but hoping to get that done over the weekend. So that's very cool. We then move on to the manifestations. One that I managed to undercoat but not quite get to paint is the I think it's called the Mork Pit. Again, rules wise, it's okay. I mean, it takes up quite a big area, and it stops enemy units from running within range of it, and also it reduces their OC, so you kind of summon it near an objective that your opponent's got to lower their OC. I really like the details on it, like the poor Cities of Sigmar guy there, lying face first into the marsh pit. These sort of bits here are interchangeable, so I've built it with Ironjawz parts, but there are Cruel Boys versions as well. And importantly, all the manifestations can be summoned by either Cruel Boys or the Ironjawz, which is really cool. So yeah, I'm looking forward to painting that. So stuff that I have managed to actually successfully paint. We've got the Gork Aurora, which is like your totem. Again, it's probably the most straightforward one to build. Tried to do something a bit different here. Tried to do a lot of dry brushing. But yeah, it was a really fun painting project. Just need to finish off the base. Again, kind of a running theme. The rules are okay. Basically, you can get bonuses to chanting and casting, but there's also a chance you do damage to yourself. And then on a 5+, you can, I think it's give advance and charge. Can't remember now. Again, check out the link in the description for the full review. But yeah, that was a fun model to build and paint. And then finally, we have the 2-part Foot of Gork. So I've gone for an actual green Orruk foot. I know on the box art they've gone for more of like an ethereal kind of black foot, but I've kind of made it like my Orruks. But yeah, really, really cool. Looking forward to casting that and stomping on some peeps. The rules for this, it does up to D3 mortal wounds. I'd have liked it to have done more personally, but it does up to D3 mortal wounds, and it also slows down your enemy as they get a stomped keyword. So yeah, I think I've done an okay job on those. Getting better pictures over on the website. And that's it. So that's all the Orruk stuff built. I'm going to try and get the Boss Tower painted over the weekend, and hopefully I'll post some progress shots up over on the website, so you can sort of check those out, and over on our social channels, so you can check those out at your leisure. But our thanks again to Games Workshop for sending these over to us to unbox and paint and review for you guys. Make sure you check out that link, and yeah, hit that subscribe button as well, because we've got loads of cool new content coming soon. And yeah, that's it from me. Thanks very much. Bye.